Unit 7, Lesson 2, Comparing with Adverbs. Welcome to English class, grade 3 and 4. Please get out your English book and open to page 238. And please have out a piece of paper and a pencil. Remember, on the right-hand side of your paper, you are going to write your name in cursive. You are going to write page numbers 238 through 239 and today's date, which is 4-28-20. Let's begin. Let's take a look at a headline. Now remember, headlines are things that are written before a story. It's kind of almost like a title. But let's take a look at what's wrong with this headline. Can you fix it? Goldstein runs faster than Crawford. Goldstein runs more faster than Crawford. Runs more faster? Goldstein runs faster than Crawford. That sounds much better. And that's what we're going to be dealing with today. We're going to be talking about comparing. I think just by adding this ER, we were good, but adding the more plus that is too much. So let's take a look. That you can use adverbs with comparisons. You can add ER to short adverbs to compare two actions, and add EST to compare two or more actions. So let's take a look. So we say Ken runs fast. Okay, when you have an adverb that's short, this is considered a short adverb. It doesn't end with ly, it's just a short word. So now Ken runs fast. So that is talking about one action. Now, Jenna runs faster than Ken. We're comparing Jenna and Ken's running. So their running, you're comparing two. When you compare two, you add ER. Katie runs fastest of all three. So we are describing, remember, adverbs also describes a verb, and it's talking about her running. And since we are talking about all of them, three or more, we will say fastest. For most adverbs that end with ly, use more to compare two actions and use most to compare three or more actions. So let's take a look at that. One action. Christina swam gracefully. All right, so now we have the adverb gracefully. That's describing how Christina swam. If we are going to compare that to somebody else, we can't say Christina swam gracefully, or that's too awkward. So what we would say is, did Trent swim more gracefully than Christina? When you have a longer adverb that ends with ly and you're comparing two things, you use more. If you're comparing three or more, you use most. Kevin swam most gracefully of all. So remember, if it's a short adverb, you add ER or EST. If it's longer and ends with ly, you add more or most. So let's look at the try it out problems on page 238. If we look at the directions, it says what form of the adverb in parentheses correctly completes each sentence. So they're going to give you an adverb. You've got to decide, do I add ER, EST? Do I just add more or most? Let's work on that. So let's look at number 1. Today we practiced blank than we did yesterday. So we have the word long. So that to me looks like a short adverb. Again, it doesn't end with ly. So if I look at the chart up at the top, I'm going to look at the very first blue and white chart. And that says I should add either ER for two actions or EST for three or more. Well, we're comparing today to yesterday, the practicing today to the practicing yesterday. Since we're comparing two things, and this is a short adverb, I'm going to say the word is longer. So that would be my answer for number 1. Number 2, of all the team members, Fatima skated, So I have the word skillfully. Now I know when I have a longer adverb that ends with an ly, I need to use either more or most. Now I look at the sentence. It says, of all the team members. That's telling me that's 3 or more. So of all the team members, the team has skated most skillfully. We look at number 3. Does Jackie skate quickly than Sean? Well, it's longer. It ends with ly. So again, I need to do either more or most. I'm not going to say quicklier or quickly yes. That's not correct. It's either going to be more quickly or most quickly. Now I see that we are comparing Jackie skating to Sean skating. That's 2 actions. So it is going to be more quickly. Number 4, Andrew jumps high of us all. Ooh, so that's a shorter adverb. It does not end with ly, so I'm going to use either er or est. So my answer for number 4 is highest. Number 5, of everyone on the team, Tara tries hard. So there's no ly, it's shorter, so it's going to either end with er or est. So Tara tries hardest. Okay, so let's take a look what you're going to do. So your assignment for tomorrow is pages 238 to 239, numbers 1 through 13 and 14 through 20 in cursive. So numbers 6 through 13, it says write each sentence. So that means you write the sentence. Anytime it tells you to do that, you do it. And then it says use the correct form of the adverb in parentheses. So make sure that you see if it ends with ly, you're either going to put a more or most in front of them. If it's shorter, you're going to do er or est. If you forget, make sure you look back at the charts on 238. So numbers 6 through 13, you're going to write each sentence and use the correct form of the adverb. Don't just write the word in the parentheses, use the correct form, okay? Numbers 14 through 20, there are 7 incorrect adverb forms. Make sure that you rewrite this in cursive, highlight, circle, underline the changes you make. You should have 7 changes that you make. Let me know if you have any questions, and I look forward to seeing your work.